YouTube. Finally got okay, I still do have a bit of a backlog of guitars, but none of them are really late for other people to fix. So I managed to fix up one of my own. So here we've got a Westfield, which is covered in fingerprints and stuff, because I've been working on it. I have fitted an old 80s Steelback high output single coil pickup. Volume and a tone are here. I was going to put them there, I've done that before, but here, I've definitely seen that in the 80s. It's actually quite a good place to have it, just so you can twiddle with it. Yeah, so just a wee, just a basic acoustic, I suppose. Although, I don't know if you can see it there, it is a pure amazing sort of turquoisey green colour. And the paint has sort of, you'll see it in the advert, I'll take pictures of it. The paint is kind of, at some point in the painting process, has done that crackle thing. You know, that was a big thing in the 80s. I don't think it was intentional on this guitar. All in below the lacquer and stuff, but I think the two paints have reacted, so you've ended up with this mad sort of turquoise with dark blue, tons of cracks and stuff, but all below the lacquer, so it's smooth on the outside, but you kind of look at it and go, whoa, what's happened there? Some sort of reaction has occurred. Yeah, so it's electro. Just a full-size acoustic. I'd actually put this together, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago, before I'd done anything to it, just to make sure it was going to work. Truss rod's fine, the action's nice and low. You can play it up here. So this would be a fantastic, could be a beginner's guitar, could be your camping guitar. You don't have an acoustic or you just want busking or something. The only reason I'm really saying that is because it's not hundreds and hundreds of pounds worth. You know, that's what makes a guitar not a camping guitar. Oh, this is an amazing camping guitar. Is it? How much did it cost? £400, not a camping guitar. But it's like, also, when I say beginners as well, beginners implies, it'll do for beginners because they don't know what they're playing. The problem is if you're starting off and you get an acoustic for beginners and the action's dead high and it sounds shit, you'll never learn. So you've got to have it. This plays the cowboy chords great. Got to try and stick it into a guitar amp then. So this has got like a, basically it's a Stratocaster circuit into it. Well, I put in, I decided this time, the last time I did this I used like a low output vintage pickup. This time I've used a high output pickup. And I put 500k pots on it because the 250s take away the brightness, and I'm thinking acoustic, you want brightness, so I used 500s on it to try and, which is what you're meant to put in a Les Paul for humbuckers to and on single coils normally they're too bright, they put 250s on them, which dulls them down a little bit, whereas humbuckers are quite dull, so you don't want to have them, you don't want 250s on them. Are we on? That noise is back. I need to sort it out. It's not the guitar. Guitar's not plugged in, so it's not the guitar that's making that noise, which was annoying me, really pissing me off the other day. And then last night when I was doing the live stream, I turned it on. It wasn't doing it. It's like it's something to do. To take goes when you turn off the pedal board. Something in the pedal board is just a slightly dodgy connection, and it's really annoying that it went away last night. So I figured it was fixed. So that buzzes. Thinking that doesn't seem to be working anymore. The tuner's on, right? So get the tone as well. To the bass amp. That's not the bass amp, that's the bass amp. This is what happens when you plug, sometimes I often find when you plug in an acoustic, an electroacoustic into a PA that's not up really, really loud, it sounds the same. So when that is on, actually quite loud, but you can't hear it. Well, I can't hear it because I'm getting so much sound coming off the guitar. thought it sounds quite good. Again, that buzzes the amp, not this guitar. What I'm going to do while I'm here is, I've been doing quite a lot of these wee loopy things, so now, there you go, it works. I'm going to play the bass. Well, that, because I've been really enjoying putting bass on the backing tracks. I don't know, I kind of always did it before, but for some reason I'm really enjoying it now. Something's going on with this. I got a dodgy lead somewhere. See, this is what I would actually use the pickup, even though I've never played live with an acoustic, so it means you can plug it into the loop pedal. Mr. Whitesnake said he built something similar to this, called it a Rattlecaster, so if I put the rat on and turn the volume down a bit. Yeah, so if I put on the heavy metal pedal, you get a wee bit of feedback. For some feedback by holding up to the speaker and see what happens. I didn't really give me the mad controlled feedback I was expecting. There you go. what it's actually meant for. I put strings on this a couple of weeks ago and I haven't played it since, so they're not quite stretched in yet, which is the worst situation to do. Also, trying to bend 3 notes and stuff like that on acoustic 12s is not easy, not when you're used to 9s. Can't remember it. Yep, so sorry, this video was, yeah, they go 15 minutes long. But if you're interested in looking at the advert for buying this, you probably had decided within 5 minutes. It plays really well for, I mean, we're not saying here that this is going to Guitar and try £1,000 acoustic. It'll sound better than this one. It will. Going on 150 quid, you're going to get a better one. Don't know. It's like the old thing about whether it's been set up or not. This has been adjusted, did a wee bit of fretwork, cleaned it up and all that. So, and it's got a wee bit of age to it as well. I'd put this as, it's probably nearly 20 years old. I mean, it's got quite a few, well, yeah, that's just dirt, right? So, but it's got quite a few chinks and dunks and stuff out it, but nothing structural. It's not, you know, sometimes you get them and they're crushed. Nothing's crushed. All the bracing's intact. Scratches. The paintwork is, it's interesting. I mean, this is a factory paint job. You can see there's quite a lot of that's just fingerprints, but it is a sort of strange. I don't think it's that easy to do a translucent green finish. Because there's bits like, I don't know if you can see it there, like that. That's not damage. That's in below the paint when it was painted. So I mean, it maybe doesn't stand up to scrutiny. You know, you're spending £1,000 on an acoustic. I wouldn't be accepting that. But you're buying this off me. It's going to be cheap. It works well. It's a good, decent camping, busking, beginner party acoustic. Or even if you're just jamming around the house, it's something that your pal can play, or you can play a spare even. one that you can take in the car or take somewhere and not worry about your £1,000 guitar getting stood on or crushed. Quite nice. It's actually, this was originally going to be a Bucky one. When I first saw it, it looked like Bucky green. It's kind of more bluey turquoise. If it had been greener as opposed to bluer, it would have been Buckified, which would have basically involved painting that yellow and putting a Bucky label on the headstock. So you could still do that if you wanted to Buckify it. So the next acoustic I've got a black one, which I might Buckify. Actually, I was just going to paint the top of it green. It's getting the other one of these pickups. These are out of an old 80s guitar. It's not steelback, it's these ones, which you used to get in old Sun Mustangs and stuff like that. They're actually pretty good. Don't let the snobs tell you others. Like, nothing wrong with ceramic pickups. But because they're quite high output, they're like 8K or something like that, it seems to work really well on this. I mean, it's very, very unprofessional to say so, but I was surprised how well it worked. Yeah. And I would pretty much have an argument for, see, the piezo pickups you get in most things sounds better than a piezo. It won't take the, doesn't have the same brash brightness. Whenever you get a piezo, you've always got to EQ it like mad. Or what I think I might do in the other guitar I'm going to do is I might put the piezo thing in and this, and then you can mix between the two. Rock on!